Murphy, me boy. How you be doing, laddie? It's been a while since I've talked with you. Well, I'm just sitting here in port thinking about this and that. Boy, the treasure be getting low. Look at this. I'm down to one last piece of it. I have a few jewels. Well, a little bit of money here I got from the Spanish, but that's pretty much it. Well, not to worry, me friend. I got me mop right here. Yes, I. Oh, look at this. It's a good one, too. Yes, I. Got it off a galleon. We got Pirate's Lair. I think I'll lay up here and work my way up the island. Here. Oh, yeah, here up in Cutlass Point. Yes, time to go a plundering, I believe. But first I gotta get me ship ready. So until then, how about I tell you a wee bit of a story I hear? Oh, it's a good one, Murphy, me boy. It's all about pirates and treasure. So, without further ado, whatever that means, I'm going to start telling you the story of Treasure Island.
The tale starts in the midst of a gale when young Jack Hawkins sees a strange seafarer man heading into his inn. Whoa.
Hey! I want a noggin of rum.
Yes, sir.
Now look here, Jim. You and me's going to be mates. You'll get a silver fourpenny bit every month if you watches out for strangers and comes and lets the old captain know when they tops the horizon. But most especially, I want you to keep your eye open for a seafaring man with one leg.
A seafaring man with one leg?
Aye.
Upon my word, sir, what shall I tell them? What do they want?
Yeah, never you mind what they want. You go on down below and get me a noggin of rum. A double noggin, Jim, because I'm becalmed. Becalmed on a sea of troubles, and I got to fill my sails again.
Yes, sir. Bless my soul, sir.
Aye, bless his soul. Captain Flint be worried, but he's got a song to sing, I tell ya.
Song, Jim. Singing by all hands. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum.
Aye, Captain Flint, the old pirate, be on the lookout for trouble, and trouble's about to find him, I tell ya, Murphy, me boy. Arr.
It's my sea chest they're after.
What's in the sea chest?
Pieces of 8. Pearls as big as ostrich eggs. All the gold your heart can desire. Not a doubloon. I fought and bled for it. It's mine. Every farthing of it. It's mine. I'll swing on execution dock.
The captain owes us money. We'll go get what he owes us first. They can't take that.
We'll show them we're honest. We'll take what is our due and not a farthing over.
Why, there's nothing there at all.
There's some coins, though.
Open the door. I noticed it. Here's something.
I'll take what I have.
Up. Down with it. In.
Aye, Jim and his mother escape out the back, and the pirates then run away when the magistrate him show up.
Here we are, Dr. Livesey. Here we are.
Oh, dearie me, dearie me.
Who were they?
Some men, they wanted to kill the captain, but he dropped dead just like you said he would.
Well, what did they say?
Well, they wanted something up in his chest upstairs. Flint's fist or something, I don't know. This is all I took. Do you suppose that could be anything?
Flint's fist? Well, there's only one Flint. I know that.
Why, it's only a man. What are those funny red crosses there?
Bulk of treasure. Bless my... Quickly. Into the coach. Both of you. Vance, back here at once.
Well, where are we going, Doctor?
To Squire Trelawney's. Jim, my boy, you may have stumbled on the secret of the century. We'll need a ship. We'll need a crew.
Tomorrow I leave for Bristol. In 2 weeks from today, I'll have the finest ship and the choicest crew in England.
Aye, and so he did, Murphy, me lad, down there in the docks of Bristol. Him get him a fine, fine ship for them to sail down and seek the treasure.
Ship? Ship? There she lies. The good ship is Fanny Olan, and a tighter craft never sailed the seven seas.
Bless my soul, sir. All right, now, give him another broadside, all together. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Sonny, was you aiming to blow the other leg off?
So young Jack Hawkins goes off with a one-legged man to find a crew, not realizing he's keeping company with the most notorious pirate in the Caribbean and his mates, the one and only Long John Silver.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, old time is still.
This is my little inn, Jim, as I keep for sailors as ain't appreciated.
And this same flower
They wouldn't be needing any other hands, would they, John? Them as is worthy, George.
So unbeknownst to Jack Hawkins and his friends, they hire on their crew, not knowing they're pirates, and off they set sail for the island full of treasure.
Tomorrow, we'll land at dawn, and we'll have the doubloons by sundown.
You're smart as paint to join up, Dick.
Aye, Dick listened the minute he heard there was treasure.
Don't you know the exact spot it's buried? Now you're here.
Flint saw to that. He left his ship the same place as we're anchored. He took the treasure and 6 brave lads and went ashore, and when he came back alone. Dead men don't bite nor tell no tales, says he.
And that's the whole awful story, sir. Wish I'd only dreamt it.
And so ashore the pirates go, along with poor young Jim Hawkins.
Jim, come here. Wait for me, matey. Jim, you hear me? Jim, you come back here.
Hunter, did Jim go ashore? Why, yes, sir. I thought it was part of the plan, sir. Gentlemen, this is bad business.
Aye, but there's still plenty of trouble back on the ship.
Our only chance is to stay below there, you men. Get back in that hole.
On the island, young Jim sees a strange sight.
Don't shoot.
Who are you?
I'm Ben Gunn. I'm poor old Ben Gunn. And I haven't spoken to a Christian these 3 years.
3 years? Were you shipwrecked?
Nay, mate, we're owned 3 years ago. And I lived on oysters and berries and goats. Oh, my heart's sore for Christian diet. You mightn't happen to have a piece of cheese about you now. No, says you. Well, says I, many long night I dreamed of cheese. It's toasted mostly. Then I wake up again and here I were.
Well, if I ever get aboard again, you shall have some.
Well, now, what's the hint of you getting aboard now? Tain't old Flint's ship, be it?
Oh, no. Flint's dead. But most of his hands are aboard her. Worse luck for us.
Not a one-legged man.
You mean Silver?
If after I was on Flint's ship, I was on another ship. That was 3 years back. And we spied this island. Lad, says I, there's where old Flint's treasure's buried. Let's land and find it. 12 days we hunts. Every day they have worse words for me. Till one fine morning, all hands got aboard. As for you, Benjamin Gunn, says eh? You're so sure Flint's treasure's buried here, you can just stay and find it, says eh? Now, was that a gentlemanly thing to do, says you?
Well, did you find it?
That's what your squires and doctors would like to know, says I. Yes, says you?
Aye, but the pirates left on board have taken over the ship, and Jim's friends have to flee for their lives.
We're swamped here, lad. Hold to your muskets. Jim, thank heaven you're safe. Come, lad. Abandon that boat. Take it down on the catch. He's come out the cabin blocks.
They're making for the stockade. Come on, lads. Head them off.
Belay that, you swabs. They'll shoot you down like a lot of gulls. Get in those gigs and get back to that ship. Come on,
While Jim and his friends are holed up in the fort waiting for the pirates to attack, Long John Silver appears wanting to parley with them. But they'll have none of that.
Them of you that dies will be lucky.
Have a load, Jim.
Oh, yeah, Jim and his friends, them kill a lot of pirates, they do. And all the pirates, they get so mad, so they run back to the ship and they get the cannon, and they're going to bring the cannon back and all fix them
All
good.
out against cannon, Smollett?
If we could only get out there and cut that ship adrift, that'll put an end to the cannon, cut off their base of supplies.
But we've no boat. They're undoubtedly watching the gigs.
I know. The doctor's right. Our only chance is this gun fellow.
Come on, make your play. Make your play, I says.
Less talk.
Silver's tangled everything, I tell you.
Oh, so that drunken goblin might you play.
I being drunk and Silver's a fool.
You're the fool, Willem. Your face fair makes me bitter for that.
Fool, bitterness, eh?
Oh, this is a real exciting part, Murphy, me lad. Jimmy sneaks aboard the ship that night and hides, and he falls asleep. Oh, he wakes up in the morning, though, and that's where we find him now.
Come aboard, Mr. Hands. Much hurt?
That's the way poor dear Willem be. He wa'n't much of a sailor, was Willem. Where might you come?
I've come aboard to take possession of this ship, Mr. Hands, and you can regard me as your captain until further notice. Hey, she's headed right now.
Right, Captain. Now lash the wheel and come forward for a close haul on the jib.
Right. It's been a tiresome voyage. Why, you can stand.
And I can walk, too. Perhaps you'll be needing a little rest, Captain Hawkins. Wet powder, Captain Hawkins.
One more step, Mr. Hands, and I'll blow your brains out. Dead men don't bite, you know.
I reckon you and me'll have to sign articles, Jim. I'd have had you but for that latch there. I don't have much luck, not I. It looks like that I'll have to...
Oh, after hiding the ship in that secret cove, Jim makes it back to the fort, but his friends, they be gone, and instead the pirates be there, and oh, they're not too happy to see Jim, I'll tell you, except me thinks a little bit. Long John is.
Well, even if you do get the treasure, your ship's lost, your men lost, your whole business gone to wreck. And if you want to know who did it, it was I.
You, Jim?
I was in the apple barrel that night and heard you. It was I who cut the ship's hawser and killed those two aboard her. And it was I who took her where you'll never see her again, none of you. So kill me if you want, but the laugh's on my side, and I'll die laughing at the lot of you.
I believe you would, matey.
It was him who faked the map from Billy Bones. First and last, we've been fouled by him.
Here he goes.
Avast there! Be you captain here, Morgan?
Tom's right.
I'm the captain. I say what's right.
I'll be hanged if I'll be hazed by you, John.
You want to have it out with me? That's better, George Mary. Why, this boy's got more fight in him than the whole of you. I like this boy. And if you understand King George's English, you better not lay a hand on him.
Well, you makes a hash of this cruise. You're a bold man to say no to that.
And second, there's that boy. He's earned a proper killing.
And in the third place, you wouldn't let us attack them all and they on the march.
And fourth, you let the enemy out of this trap for nothing. Oh, we get the stores and the powder, but we didn't get the map, did we? And what do we want here except for the map, I'd like to know?
Yes,
So, George?
By thunder, it's it.
Look, JF, Flint's initials, with a score below and a clovefish as he always signed.
Good old Silver. Long John forever.
Aye, Silver.
Hurrah for Silver!
Good old Silver. Good old Long John.
Long John starts to thinking he got that map just a wee bit too easy from Jim's friends and starts to think that maybe something just ain't right.
East, southeast, 2 points east.
I thought so. Just as the chart says. Why, that's one of the 6 brave lads that Flint killed and laid their bones riding a line with the treasure. There's 5 more of them ahead between us and the doubloons. Forward. There it be, mates. Right in the clear in there.
At it, mates, all together. Hi!
Why, there's nothing there at all.
Nothing, Jim.
We've been out sailing.
Here, Jim. Take that and stand by for trouble.
2 guineas. That's just 700,000 pounds, is it?
Why don't you dig a little bit deeper, lads? Maybe you'll find radishes and turnips.
It's only an old cripple and a boy. Let's settle it.
Aye. Let him have it.
Oh, they ambushed him good, Jim's friends did, and just in the nick of time, aye. And now they all head up to Ben Gunn's cave.
Well, have you had enough action, my lad?
No, thank you.
Keep going, keep going.
Why, bless my soul. But, bless upon my soul, how did it all get here?
All found and carried up here with my own hands, says I. Very thoughtful, says you.
And you can be full of cheese from now on, says I.
Yes, says you.
Yes, says I.
Well, Captain, I reports back to duty. Me and Jim played a powerful trick on him. Now that we all have the treasure, why, we're all one big happy family.
We've got the treasure. We.
You're going back to stand trial in England for mutiny and murder, my man.
Look, Jim.
Oh, that's bad news for poor old Long John, because that's exactly what they do.
Tomorrow we may have the pleasure of seeing Silver hanging to a yardarm.
I'm sorry. Truly I am.
You say they all went over?
No, they left Ben Gunner on watch.
Well, Jim, I guess you'll have to stand on deck and watch me swing.
I can't bear the thought of it. Of you, of anybody. There.
Well, matey, what old Long John's got to tell you, he don't know how to say it. I don't mean that you'll be forgiving me all the bad things that I've done, but just for the mateys that we might have been. Our courses will cross again sometime. Now, looky now. Now, you didn't get all of that bar silver on that island, now did you? Well, who knows? Maybe someday you'll have a great big ship, bigger than this one, and you'll go down there and get the rest of that treasure, now won't you? And, you might be needing a mate or a captain, huh?
I guess so.
All right. And who do you think would come hobbling along for that berth but old Long John Silver? It'd be honest Long John then. And together, we'd go down there and dig up that treasure, and we'd scour all the seas for all the treasures on those islands. And we'd hunt goats and fight camels. It's true, matey. Certain we will.
Certain we will.
And so will we, Murphy, me lad. So will we.